it matches her skin, I think. She's a little bit tanned, but that's okay. We're going to sort that out in a minute. We're going to move on to contouring now. So I basically went around her here with a darker. You probably won't see it. You're not meant to see it actually. That's the trick. I'm now going to go. I'm personally for contouring. I prefer to use powders. You can use on top of this. You can then start using creams and blending it all out. I personally don't like that because I feel like you've just done all this amazing foundation and you're just going to move it all out of the way again. What's the point? I don't, you know. So I'm going to start using powders on Nancy. I'm going to start doing the lighter ones first. Now what we want to do is, Nancy's gorgeous and pretty. What we want to do is there anything that you don't like about, do you want bigger cheekbones, you don't like your nose?
Cheekbones.
Big cheekbones.
And do you know what else? In photos I look like I've got these little squidgy nose.
Oh, okay. So Nancy's quite lucky because she has got a little nose. Some people have got bigger noses. I don't know if you've seen it on some people on Instagram. Google contouring, you'll probably see it. Hashtag contouring. You create a darker space here to make this look lighter, and that's whiter. But on Nancy, we don't want to do that because she's got a little nose already. So what we want to do is make it a bit bigger rather than make it look smaller. I'll show you. So we're going to pick.
Learn how to make one look smaller.
Ladies, in your booklet it says about 3 pages on step-by-step how to contour each feature. So obviously I know you're filming it today, but you're maybe working 2 different noses today. You'll see a lot of different noses through your career. So the tips step-by-step are in there. But sometimes people might say, well, we don't know this about themselves, but there's actually nothing wrong with it. So you probably won't actually do that much contouring to it. Do you find that, Claire?
Yeah, I do use contouring, but I do it without realising, if that makes sense. Because I've done it myself on myself today with that, but it's just bronzer, but I've done that already, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start with a darker powder, and I'm going to give her some...
You might not need the master one, Claire, because that's what was given for my skin tone, yeah. Or is it not dark?
Yeah, it's not dark enough, really. Also, what you really need to know is, matte colours, if you're going to contour, using shiny, sheeny, frosty colours don't work because they reflect the light. So what you have to use on to do the darker shades is matte finishes, because that's where the light's going to stop there, and that's where it's going to give you that different edge. How can I say it? Makes it better. Yeah, basically because the frosted ones reflect the light. So if you'd have to use the matte ones for the darker, because it won't work. That makes sense.
Those are sleek, so they're from Superdrug. So
you can get these anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm just working out what. So brush-wise, with the darker ones, I'm going to use this powder brush again. Yeah. So yes, I'm going to use this. With the darker ones, you want to use a bit of a small brush because we're doing quite intricate work. So